Have you ever dreamed of driving from New York to Florida without stopping to charge your electric car? What if I told you that Toyota might make that dream a reality sooner than you think? Hold on to your seats because what I'm about to share with you could completely change how we think about electric vehicles forever. Picture this scenario. You wake up on a Monday morning, hop into your electric Toyota, and drive all week long without ever plugging it in. Sound impossible, right? Well, Toyota has been working on something so revolutionary that it might just make this fantasy come true. They call it solid-state battery technology, and it's about to flip the entire car industry upside down. Let me take you back to a time when people said electric cars would never work. Remember when everyone laughed at the idea of a car that doesn't need gasoline? Well, those same doubters are about to be proven wrong again, and Toyota is leading the charge with technology that sounds like it came straight out of a science fiction movie. For years, Toyota has been the quiet giant in the background, while companies like Tesla grabbed all the headlines. But here's the thing about Toyota. They don't make noise until they have something truly amazing to show. And what they've been cooking up in their secret laboratories might just be the most important breakthrough in transportation since the invention of the car itself. So what exactly is this solid-state battery technology that has everyone so excited? Think about the battery in your phone or laptop. Those batteries are filled with liquid chemicals that help store and release electricity. But here's the problem with liquid batteries. They can leak, they can catch fire, and they take forever to charge. Toyota looked at this problem and said, what if we could make a battery without any liquid at all? That's where solid-state batteries come in. Instead of using dangerous liquids, these batteries use solid materials that are much safer, much more powerful, and much faster to charge. Imagine a battery that's like a solid brick of pure energy, packed tight with power, and ready to unleash it whenever you need it. But Toyota didn't stop there. They realized that if they could perfect this technology, they could solve all the biggest problems that people have with electric cars today. The first problem is range anxiety, that fear that your car will run out of power before you reach your destination. The second problem is charging time. Nobody wants to sit at a charging station for hours just to fill up their car. Here's where things get really exciting. Toyota's research says their solid-state battery technology can charge in minutes, not hours like current lithium-ion technology. Can you imagine pulling up to a charging station and having your car fully charged in the time it takes to grab a cup of coffee? That's the kind of convenience that could make electric cars more popular than gas cars. But the real magic happens when you look at how far these batteries can take you. While today's electric cars might get you 300 or 400 miles on a single charge, Toyota's solid-state technology is being developed with the potential for much longer ranges. We're talking about the possibility of driving from coast to coast with just a handful of super-quick charging stops. Now, you might be wondering, if this technology is so amazing, why are we driving these cars right now? That's a great question, and the answer shows just how committed Toyota is to getting this right. Unlike some companies that rush new technology to market before it's ready, Toyota has been taking their time to make sure their solid-state batteries are absolutely perfect before they put them in your driveway. Last October, Toyota announced signing a deal with Japanese petroleum company Idemitsu Kozen to mass-produce solid-state batteries. This partnership is huge because it shows Toyota isn't just dreaming about this technology. They're actively building the factories and supply chains needed to make a reality for millions of drivers. The journey to create these revolutionary batteries hasn't been easy. Toyota has been working on this technology for over a decade, spending billions of dollars and employing some of the smartest engineers and scientists in the world. They've had to solve countless problems that nobody had ever solved before. How do you make a solid battery that doesn't crack under pressure? How do you manufacture millions of these batteries at a price that regular people can afford? How do you make them safe enough to put in a family car? One by one, Toyota has been solving these impossible puzzles. They've figured out how to create solid materials that can conduct electricity just as well as liquids. They've developed new manufacturing processes that can build these complex batteries at massive scale. They've run countless safety tests to make sure these batteries won't fail when you need them most. While other major automakers like Volkswagen and Hyundai have showcased solid-state prototypes, Toyota is the first to announce a definitive timeline for commercialization in passenger EVs by 2027 to 2028. This confidence comes from decades of research and development that has put Toyota at the front of the pack in this revolutionary technology. But here's what makes Toyota's approach really smart. Instead of trying to put these expensive new batteries in every car right away, they're starting with hybrid vehicles first. Why? Because hybrids use smaller batteries, which means the new technology won't make the cars too expensive for regular families to buy. It's a brilliant strategy that lets them perfect the technology while keeping costs reasonable. Think about what this means for your daily life. Imagine never having to worry about your car's battery dying. Imagine taking road trips without carefully planning every charging stop. Imagine owning an electric car that's more convenient than a gas car because you can fill it up in just a few minutes instead of standing at a gas pump for 5 minutes and then having to go inside to pay. The environmental impact of this technology could be enormous too. These solid-state batteries are expected to last much longer than today's batteries, which means fewer batteries will end up in landfills. They're also more efficient, which means they use less electricity to go the same distance. When you multiply that efficiency by millions of cars around the world, we're talking about a massive reduction in energy consumption. Idemitsu announced on Thursday it will build a large-scale production plant for lithium sulfide, a raw material used in all solid-state EV batteries. This announcement shows that the supply chain for these revolutionary batteries is becoming real, with major companies investing real money in real factories. But Toyota isn't just thinking about cars. The solid-state battery technology could revolutionize everything from smartphones to airplanes. Imagine a laptop that charges in seconds and runs for days. Picture electric airplanes that can fly across oceans without stopping. Think about massive energy storage systems that could power entire cities using only renewable energy. The ripple effects of this technology could touch every part of our lives. Gas stations might start disappearing as electric charging becomes faster than filling up with gasoline. Oil companies might have to completely reinvent themselves. The entire automotive supply chain, from parts manufacturers to dealerships, will have to adapt to this new reality. For Toyota, this represents a culmination of a long-term strategy that many people didn't understand. While other companies were racing to put basic electric cars on the road, Toyota was playing the long game, investing in the fundamental technology that can make all other electric cars look outdated overnight. Toyota plans to release its first solid-state powered vehicle by 2025 in limited production, with broader commercialization following in the years after. This timeline puts Toyota right at the forefront of what could be the biggest transformation in transportation since the mass production of automobiles began over a century ago. The challenges ahead are still significant. Manufacturing these batteries at scale will require building entirely new types of factories with equipment that doesn't exist yet. Training workers to build and maintain this technology will take time and investment. Convincing consumers to trust a completely new type of battery will require education and demonstration. But if anyone can overcome these challenges, it's Toyota. This is a company that pioneered hybrid technology with a Prius when everyone said it would never work. This is a company that has built a reputation for reliability and quality over decades. This is a company that has never been afraid to invest in long-term solutions rather than short-term fixes. The implications for the global economy are staggering. Countries that depend on oil exports might see their revenues plummet as the world shifts to electric transportation powered by these super-efficient batteries. Nations with strong technology sectors could see massive growth as they compete to build the factories and develop the expertise needed for this new battery technology. For consumers, the benefits could be life-changing. No more range anxiety. No more long charging waits. Cars that are quieter, cleaner, and more reliable than anything we've ever driven. And because these batteries should last much longer than current batteries, the total cost of owning an electric car could become much lower than owning a gas car. The automotive industry is watching Toyota's progress very carefully. Every major car company is working on their own solid-state battery projects, but Toyota appears to have a significant head start. Companies like General Motors, Ford, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz are all investing billions of dollars trying to catch up, but Toyota's decade-plus head start might be impossible to overcome. This technology could also change where cars are manufactured. Because solid-state batteries require such specialized knowledge and equipment, the countries and companies that master this technology first could dominate the global auto industry for decades to come. Japan, where Toyota is based, could see a massive boost to its economy as other countries rush to license Toyota's technology or develop their own alternatives. The safety advantages of solid-state batteries could be just as important as their performance advantages. Current lithium-ion batteries can overheat and catch fire in accidents or if they're damaged. Solid-state batteries are much more stable and much less likely to cause dangerous situations. For families with children, this improved safety could be the deciding factor in choosing an electric car. Emergency services are already starting to prepare for a world filled with electric vehicles, but solid-state batteries can make their job much easier. Firefighters and paramedics won't have to worry as much about battery fires or toxic gas releases from damaged batteries. Tow truck drivers won't need special equipment to safely transport cars with damaged battery packs. The charging infrastructure that's being built around the world might need to be completely redesigned for solid-state batteries. If these batteries really can charge in minutes rather than hours, we might need charging stations that can deliver enormous amounts of power very quickly. This could require upgrades to electrical grids and completely new approaches to energy distribution. Toyota is on track for limited production by 2025 and looking forward to sharing more details when the time is right. This measured approach shows Toyota's commitment to getting the technology right before rushing it to market. What does all this mean for you as a potential car buyer? If you're thinking about buying an electric car in the next few years, you might want to consider waiting to see what Toyota brings to market. On the other hand, current electric cars are already pretty amazing, and there's no guarantee that solid-state batteries will be affordable right away. The used car market could be dramatically affected by this technology. If solid-state battery cars really are as revolutionary as they seem, current electric cars could lose their value very quickly. Gas cars might become collectibles for enthusiasts, but most people probably won't want to deal with the hassle and expense of gasoline when electric cars become clearly superior. Toyota's solid-state battery project represents more than just a new product. It represents a completely new way of thinking about transportation and energy. Instead of accepting the limitations of current battery technology, Toyota decided to reinvent batteries from the ground up. Instead of making incremental improvements, they chose to pursue revolutionary change. The success of this project could cement Toyota's position as the world's most innovative car company for another generation. The failure of this project could leave Toyota struggling to catch up with competitors who took different approaches to electric vehicles. The stakes couldn't be higher, and Toyota knows it. As we look toward the future, it's clear that solid-state batteries could be the key technology that finally makes electric cars better than gas cars in every way that matters to consumers. Faster refueling, longer range, better safety, lower cost, and superior reliability. If Toyota can deliver on all these promises, they won't just be selling cars. They'll be selling the future of transportation itself. The next few years are going to be absolutely critical for the automotive industry, and Toyota's solid-state battery project is right at the center of it all. Whether you're a car enthusiast, an environmental advocate, or just someone who wants the best possible vehicle for your family, Toyota's solid-state battery technology is something you should definitely be paying attention to. This is more than just another car company making another announcement. This could be the beginning of a transportation revolution that changes everything about how we move around our world. And if Toyota succeeds, they won't just be making history, they'll be making the future. So there you have it, the inside story of Toyota's solid-state battery revolution. This technology could change everything we know about electric cars, and Toyota is leading the charge. What do you think about this incredible breakthrough? Are you excited about the possibility of electric cars that charge in minutes and drive for hundreds of miles? Do you think Toyota can really pull off this ambitious project? I want to hear from you in the comments below. Share your thoughts, ask your questions, and let me know what you think about the future of electric vehicles. If this video got you as excited as I am about the future of transportation, please give a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates on the automotive industry's biggest breakthroughs. Share this video with your friends and family who care about cars, technology, or the environment. Together, we can spread the word about the amazing innovations that are shaping our future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll continue exploring the incredible world of automotive technology.